this is a quick video on what we like to call vibe coding, where you can create apps and things without actually knowing the syntax of how to code. And I'm going to do it in Gemini. I really like the current Gemini version for this. Claude works very well. ChatGPT works okay, but I don't like it as much. So I'm just going to do something simple like I want to create an app that will help my child learn long vowel sounds, okay? And I'm going to click Canvas. And what that does is it tells it that I want it to open in a side window. If you do that with documents or slides or anything, it opens it up here. So you see it's running, it's writing the code right now. Just takes a little bit of time sometimes. So we're going to give it a second here. And there it is. Okay, now this is kind of interesting. It's not my favorite one.
Cake. Rain. Plate. Great. Stay.
So I might say the words with the in them are confusing. Please take those out. Okay, and then basically I'm just going back and forth and I'm asking for adjustments as I go. Okay, I might ask it to make it more like a game. I might ask it to make it more visual. Claude is usually better, I think, at visuals. But here we go. We've gotten that out.
Cake. Rain. Plate.
And then I would like the A and I to be both red because that's the vowel sound. But anyway, I could go back and forth. I can make a game, whatever I want. So now what we have here is we have a code right here. This is what makes the game. Okay. Now, if I am in a free version of Gemini or your own Gemini account that is not connected to an organization, I can share it here, and I'll show you that in a minute. Right now, I'm signed into an organization, and it has added privacy, so it doesn't let me just share this directly. So instead, I'm going to come to the code, or I guess I could just copy contents here. Okay. And I'm going to open just any notebook app. On PC, it's just called Notepad. It's just anything you can just add text to. Okay. It doesn't have to be fancy or anything. And I'm just going to paste what I just copied. This is the code. And you can see up here, it's an HTML code. That's a web code. That's how we build web pages. And I'm going to save it. And I'm just going to save it as app, whatever, .html. Okay, so I'm adding my own extension to tell my computer that it's an HTML file. And I'm just going to save it. Now, what happens when I open it, it's in this file, this is app. I'm going to just open it, and you see it's going to open it in a browser. If it doesn't do that, you might have to ask your computer. If it asks, how do you want to open it? Just ask it to open it in Chrome or Safari or whatever web browser you want to use. And since it's the same code as a web browser uses, it'll just open right there.
Plate. Great.
Right?
Key. Seal. Tree.
Right there. Okay. So I can take this text file, this HTML file, I can send it and save it and give it to anyone, and they can run this using that file. Okay. The other way to do it is if I do the exact same thing, I copy the contents, or I can select all and copy the contents. And I'm going to go to my other Gemini account. And this one is not connected with an organization. And I'm just going to write, please open this code in Canvas. Okay, and I'm going to click Canvas, and I'm just going to paste all that code, right? So now what it's going to do is it's just going to take the same code, hopefully, and it's opening it here in Canvas. And then from there, since this is not connected to an organization, I'm able to just share it directly, share Canvas, and it creates a link, and it copied the link. Or I could share it on social network if I want. Whenever I test links, I always like to open, I'm just clicking if you can't see it, the More menu. And I like to open an incognito window or a privacy window because that means that I'm in a window, a browser that doesn't have any accounts signed in. So this is what someone other than me is going to see if they try to go to the link. And I'm just going to go to the top. I'm just pasting in the link. And it's going to open. And I'm going to see, can other people that aren't signed into my account see this? This is a great thing to do with Google Drive as well, or anything you share. So it's created by another person. I can just click continue. And this tells me too, they don't even have to sign in.
Great. Cake. Plate.
And they're able to use it. So then I can just keep people a link instead of the file if I do it that way. Okay, so you can either create a file or you can put it in an open account and share it with a link. And that way it works great.